Welcome to my channel. I wish you a happy new year. I wish everyone less stress and more positive in 2025. May good luck always accompany you on the roads, and may any unforeseen situations avoid you. Remember, safety comes first. Please subscribe to the channel, because your support is incredibly important to me and motivates me to make even more content. Help me achieve my dream of reaching 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Let's make roads safer and videos more interesting together. Enjoy the video. Chapter 1: Deadly Pass. That late afternoon, around 11 o'clock, a terrible tragedy struck on a busy highway near Springfield, Illinois. A young man was driving his Volkswagen Golf, heading home after meeting friends. The night was clear, but the road remained dangerous due to the large flow of oncoming traffic. A truck with a semi-trailer was moving on the highway ahead, and two cars, a Hyundai Accent and a Kia Sportage, decided to overtake it at the same time. Both drivers were in a hurry and, without taking into account the traffic intensity, overtook, creating a dangerous situation. The Volkswagen Golf, driven by 24-year-old Alex, was moving in its own lane, but due to the chaotic maneuvering of both cars in the opposite direction, he had no choice. Alex, trying to avoid a collision with the oncoming cars, pulled over to the side of the road. However, the wet asphalt and high speed took their toll. The Golf skidded and lost control, ending up directly in the path of an oncoming truck. The huge vehicle hit the car with such force that it was thrown back into the lane, where it was hit by a Kia Sportage that was completing its overtaking. The double impact caused the Volkswagen Golf to instantly burst into flames. The flames quickly engulfed the car, leaving no chance of escape for Alex. He died on the spot. The driver of the Kia Sportage, a 50-year-old man, was seriously injured and promptly hospitalized. The other drivers, including the driver of the Hyundai, miraculously escaped injury, but the scene they witnessed will forever remain in their memories. Chapter 2: Fiery Collision. As the sky was bathed in the warm hues of a sunset, a terrible tragedy struck on the outskirts of the small town of Riverwood, Texas. A black Toyota Hilux pickup truck was traveling along a main road when its trajectory suddenly changed and it crashed full speed into a petrol pump at a local petrol station. The pickup truck was driven by 29-year-old Tom Branson. Before the accident, he was on his way home from a hard day's work. Tired and irritated, Tom was distracted by a text message on his phone. The few seconds he took his eyes off the road were crucial. At that moment, a tractor suddenly appeared ahead of him and drove onto the road. Tom instinctively jerked the steering wheel to the side to avoid a collision, but due to his high speed, he lost control of the vehicle. The pickup crashed into a petrol station with such force that it instantly caught fire. The fire quickly engulfed the Hilux, and a few seconds later there was a powerful explosion that literally shook the petrol station. The flames rose high into the sky, illuminating the neighborhood. Luckily, there were no other customers at the petrol station at the time, and the staff managed to run to a safe distance when the first signs of fire began to appear. Tom, unfortunately, was unable to get out of the pickup truck and died on the spot. Chapter 3: Fatal Descent. Unfortunately, the cars I used to simulate the third accident do not have the ability to add dummies that would convey the human presence in the car. So I apologize for the fact that this is a bit off the mark. Thank you for your understanding. This story is about a family that went on holiday, but their trip turned into a tragedy. A father, mother, and their 2-year-old daughter were traveling through a picturesque canyon in a red Jeep Wrangler, enjoying the warmth of a sunny day. The road meandered between steep cliffs and deep precipices, adding a special charm to the trip, but at the same time requiring great care. At first glance, everything seemed to be going well. The car was driving steadily, and the scenery was stunning. But in an instant, everything changed. Jeep, which had been confidently moving along the road just a second ago, suddenly swerved to the side and rolled down the canyon slope. It seemed that the car had simply lost control for no apparent reason. It happened so unexpectedly that there was no way to correct the situation. This simulation reminds us all how important it is to be careful when traveling. The unpredictability of the road can be fatal, even if it seems that control over the situation is not lost. Chapter 4: Track Chaos. Autumn brought golden leaves and cool evenings to Brockton, Indiana. The railroad line that ran through the area was an important transportation artery, with freight and passenger trains traveling daily. That day, everything looked calm, but an event that unfolded on the rails would change that fall day forever. James Harper, 47, a freight train driver, was intently watching the route. He knew his job well, but this time something felt off. The train was running smoothly along the tracks, and everything seemed normal. He had no idea that a few kilometers away, another train was moving on the same track. It was a train driven by 54-year-old Thomas Gray. He was an experienced driver who knew every turn of this section. He was carrying dozens of passengers who were enjoying a comfortable ride, not even suspecting the danger. At one of the stations, a fatal mistake occurred. The switch on the rails did not switch, and both trains ended up on the same track. James, not noticing the oncoming train, maintained a high speed, trying to keep up with the schedule. When he finally saw the lights of the rapidly approaching passenger locomotive, it was too late. James reacted instantly. He grabbed the lever to try to switch the switch and move his train to the next track. But time was running out faster than the technology and human efforts allowed. partial change of trajectory was possible when the two trains met in a fatal collision. The front part of the freight locomotive, due to its less robust design, was crushed instantly. James Harper's cab turned into a trap from which he was unable to escape. The driver died on the spot. The passenger train was also hit, but its structure was stronger. Thomas Gray, though seriously injured, survived. Rescuers pulled him out of the cab an hour after the accident, and he was taken to the hospital. The crash site looked eerie. The tragedy prompted the railroad's management to immediately begin checking safety systems, and James' dashcam became a key piece of evidence in the investigation. Thank you for watching these 4 accidents to the end. I hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because your support is very important to me. In 2025, let accidents be only in my videos, and let your roads always be safe. See you in the new videos. See you very soon.